Well, hello there. Ooh, we have a lot to talk about. A lot. Um, in the meantime, though, like I said, I'm pretty happy. I got me some chicken. I better not see no well comments, because if I do, I'm gonna laugh and probably be upset. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna be upset. Hmm. But what is it? Things are going pretty decent. They're looking up again. It's just like the rest of my life. Pretty high. And hopefully I hope shit doesn't go low. Because that's also a running occurring theme too. Oh joy. Now we're gonna pretend that there's not a monkey on this shirt. I don't feel like Diddy Kong. Or was it? Oh no, it was Donkey Kong. Okay, that's besides the point. We're gonna pretend I'm not Diddy or some shit, and if you think so, fuck you. Sorry about the fuck. Sorry about the streams recently. Um, Lord. This is kind of like a weird thing to bring up. I know that it's still not an excuse in some cases, but uh depression. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like I will be asleep like all fucking day, or I'll say, "Hey, I'm just gonna go take a nap." Like I'm probably low on energy and I feel it, or sometimes I feel heavy or some shit, and it's just like out of nowhere. Like I said, I'm thinking I'm going in with the intent to take a nap, and fucking dude, what the shit? The last time, like, I'm looking at the time right now. I woke up around 1 o'clock, right? I was gonna start up a stream around like the last hour or so, but what happened was, like I said, around like I think it was 3 or 4 p.m. I fell asleep, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. I put a fucking timer on my phone for an hour, and see, here's the thing: I am a dangerously light sleeper. Like you could barely be making footsteps around me, and I'll wake up and be like, "Hi, what's up?" Some shit like that, you know. But apparently I slept through that, only for me to wake up at 1 a.m. Also, my grandpa just woke up. Hopefully he's okay. Um, he's had gout in his feet and he's been sick too, so trying to do whatever I can for him, you know. Um, but what is it? I was gonna start up a stream like an hour ago, and my brother was playing A Way Out. Love that game. Great two-player game. I'm gonna devour some chicken right now. But yeah, he was playing A Way Out, and I couldn't be able to play any of my games, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna just watch a YouTube video. But also to add on top of the good news and the good feeling, I have a job. I have a job. Uh, Hopefully this doesn't incriminate my ass too much, but I don't know if I should just leave it at I got a job, or because I know that people I had a great friend that I was talking to, basically just being like, hey, don't give away too much personal shit, or try not to, really. He's not wrong, because some of you guys are fucking crazy. Not as crazy as me, but still crazy. Last thing I want is to be chilling at work and it's just like out of nowhere they start calling or whatever. I mean, think fuck yeah, I don't know where I precisely live. That would be a fucking nightmare. And it's not an invitation either. I do prefer my privacy, and I know you guys prefer your privacy too. So let's not go into some eye for an eye type shit. And that's not a challenge either. That's the weird thing about the human psychology. When you tell someone no to something, they just rub their hands together and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that thing you told me not to. Sometimes they really don't know what the fuck's about to happen. In my case, I'm just like, yeah, I know it's about to happen, and I'm still gonna do it anyway. Because there's just that small, minute chance that it won't happen that way. And when it does happen, I'm happy. But when it doesn't happen, we're all laughing, and I'm crippled. I'm already crippled. I have asthma. Oh my goodness, I forgot to ask. How has your day been? Hopefully it's been good too. I'm eating some Doritos and some chicken. But yes. Oh wait. Yeah, it's Saturday midnight. It's midnight on a Saturday. Um I'm gonna talk about something that's just like, sorry, my headset is like messed up. As you can see, it hangs. I got very upsetty spaghetti. I didn't throw the headset or anything, but I did grip it a good bit, like this, and I wasn't aware, but I had watch this. This. I mean, if you probably can't tell by the tape right there, yeah, it's kind of dangling off. So, oh joy. And you know what? My family, before I go into that, it's just like, I gotta start believing and doing more to a degree. Something that's manageable, right? Especially in terms of doing online shit. Because my family is just like, they never fully discouraged it. They just didn't understand what I was doing in terms of like real life shit or reality, because it's like, this shit is still fairly new, you know? In terms of like everything else throughout the world, you know? Don't get me wrong. Anybody and their mom can stream, anybody and their mom can do videos, whatever the hell. But I'm gonna be honest, not everyone can do it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that content creation is harder than your 9 to 5, but in terms of, what is it? You're at the mercy of people. You genuinely are. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're one of, I almost said the F word. If you're one of those people that sit there and think, I need to get all my equipment, or if you have a lot of doubt on yourself, whatever you think you are is probably what you're going to be, if that makes sense. If you think you're shit, you're gonna be shit. And for the people that sit there and say, like, I need all this equipment and all this other shit, I used to think the same thing too when I was a fucking kid. But you know what it made me realize? If you don't develop the skills or any other shit like that, you're just gonna be. It's like you're gonna be gold covered shit. You will be. Oh yeah, I got this crisp ass shit. I'm talking into my mic, just going, "Hey, what's up, Mike Wazowski?" It, the librarian is just gonna be looking at you, going, "Get the fuck out of here, Mike Wazowski. You stink." Some shit like that. Because it's like, you got to think about, here's like a good perspective, and here's also something that you can be able to copy and turn into your own in some type of way. Think of like all the videos and stuff that you watch, what captivates you into it, the personality, the maybe the editing, like all the stuff you like in a video. Try to incorporate in put that into your own stuff, make up your own style, if that makes sense. Because it's just like maybe if you like people who are funny, it's about entertainment or being or info, or maybe you can be able to mix the two. Whatever you like watch, maybe become that. What is it? For me, I like watching a lot of documentaries or commentaries, and I'll do commentaries just like this shit right now, but in terms of like doing documentaries, it's just like I'm not afraid or shy of them. It's just sometimes I'm like, you know what? I can definitely do that. But it's also I don't know if I want to be recognized for something like that yet. Cause with what I'm able to do, I have like a very far surpassing range to where I can be able to do a lot of stuff, you know? But for now, I'm gonna try to like hone in on one area, use that to then branch off to other stuff. Oh yeah, let's go back into what I was originally gonna get into. Love. Ooh boy. When you're a kid, you probably meet someone nice or whatever, and it's just you start going through the forefronts of the concepts, the ideals, the beliefs. Oh god, my fucking chest feels like someone is slowly burning a hole into it. My bad. I'm gonna go back into what I was saying, but I'm gonna say some shit that's genuinely fucking horrifying. I have heart problems and some other shit, and I'm fucking 22. I would hate for one day I would do a stream or a video or some shit. Well, probably not a video. I would hate to just be relaxing or whatever, and a tragedy just fucking befalls me. I might have a fucking heart attack. I've had those before. Genuinely some scary fucking shit. But I would hate to where it's just like if I were to like traumatize y'all or some shit. I mean, I'm glad it's not younger me doing this because man, I did not care. I did not care. I know I say younger me and that was like 2 years ago or a year ago or some shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and say like, hey, I've changed, even though I'm gonna say that anyway. Instead of saying I've changed, I'm just gonna like prove it, you know? But what is it? I'd be on stream, I would have like an entire vape in my hand, just go, welcome to Packwatch, motherfucker. And I'm your host, Grim. Because guess what? Things are about to get mad fiendly up in this bitch. Yeah, just some weird shit like that, you know? But I forget. There's like a broad range of everybody who watches me. Sometimes kids, sometimes people my age, or sometimes people who are older. And we're all going to respect and have a good time here. But what is it? Yeah, the thing is that I know that y'all would be concerned about my health, and I'm concerned about your health too. Because as man, I don't want to bring that up because if I do, that's gonna get mad depressing. Mad depressing. Fuck it. You guys are gonna find out about it eventually. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back into the love topic. It's just I'm kind of everywhere right now. Um, yeah, because like I said, I was gonna boot up a stream at first, but my brother was playing and it kept suspending me, and I was like, oh, I guess I gotta wait till he's done. Um, yeah, let's see. You've ever had ideations or thoughts about doing something horrible to yourself? I've had that way too many times, and even worse, I have acted on it. I don't like to reveal a lot of things about myself because, well, if I can help it, sometimes my fucking it's not an excuse, but sometimes something weird just like befalls me, and it feels like I can't really control myself in that moment. I'm learning how to better each time because I can be aware of it and be like, hey, let's try to lean or go into like this other direction before it fully goes into that direction. But yeah, back to I have thought about and even acted on doing some horrible stuff to myself. And if it wasn't for people, yeah, I wouldn't be here. Is it sad? Is it just everything bad in between? Yeah, it is. And I'm trying to go and do better about it, you know? That's all we can do, is just be aware, try to fix and correct the mistakes because that's all we can do. Just like with love as well. Things don't end up working and you just sit there, well, assuming if you do. Some people just fucking don't. Try to be introspective, look at how you did wrong, how they did wrong, try to look at things as a whole. I'm always the type of guy to think that shit is salvageable and just try to fix it. Only for me to fall flat on my face and that person's just like, this is something that can't be fixed, you know? Um, my ex-partner, amazing, amazing person. I get it towards the end, we said some negative shit. I was trying to tell the truth and be realistic about shit, genuinely. And to me, it got misconstrued, it got messed up. I don't know. I genuinely hope that that person is doing a hell of a lot better because not a day goes by that I just don't think of them. And sometimes whenever I don't think of them, I get reminded. It's like the fucking universe is going, hey, we're gonna remind you, even when you don't want to be reminded. And I'm just sitting here like, shit, okay. I really love that person. I had been so sick and tired of being with the multitude of people. I was just like, when am I finally gonna find someone that's just the one? And that person was the one. Genuinely. Made me feel some shit that I hadn't felt for a long time, and then some shit that I didn't feel ever. And now the thing moving forward is I'm gonna try to do things for myself, try to improve, try to go after my dreams, aspirations, all of that, you know? Okay, sorry, I thought that headset was acting haywire, but yeah, enough about that. That's the reason I do talk or say stuff about myself is so that way you can be able to learn from it. Whether you're older than me, whether you're younger than me. I don't like to run away from things anymore because I realize that you can't keep running. You can, but worst part, at least for me, it'll eventually catch up and, well, fuck me in the ass. Or, I've seen these two things. When you run away from it and you revisit it, or if it catches up to you, it stays the same, or it's worse. So trying to go ahead and nip that problem in the bud when you can is, at least for me, ideal. And where I messed up with my recent relationship was, if I thought anything was going to become a problem, I would be communicative. I'd be like, hey, can we just sit down and can we just talk about this real quick? I feel like it's going to become a problem. And to this person, and I do understand, I really do, that it seemed like I was nitpicking on everything when I really wasn't. I felt like I had the experience to be like, or the foresight to be like, hey, I've been through a situation, or hey, something I feel is going to be coming and happening, and I would just make them aware of it. Sometimes it would happen, sometimes it wouldn't. But I didn't want it to seem like I was making a problem out of fucking everything, you know? And in terms of like I said, just saying shit that even if I do hate it, if someone can learn or anything from it, that's the big takeaway that I want you to get from it, you know? Because unfortunately, I've had to go through a lot of things alone, but that doesn't mean you have to. Hopefully, you can take everything with, excuse me, a grain of salt, fully, or whatever suits you, halfway. It doesn't matter to me as long as you hear it, you heed it, and you understand. But I want to say I'm genuinely sorry for that this week. I know a lot of you guys have been ready on standby to be like, hey, when's the next stream? If you don't stream, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna whoop your butt, Grim. Or Jay. I mean, you can call me Jay. I don't mind if y'all call me Grim or Jay. But if you call me by my full name, I will fucking crucify and lynch the shit out of you. Genuinely. Like, that ass is gone. Banned. Finitoed. I'm about to pound the fuck out of your torta. Okay? But enough about that. What is it? Oh, that reminds me. What is it? When I was doing my interview and stuff like that, it's weird. It's weird. I know you guys can see it, but see, here's the thing. When you see me out in public, I have like a resting bitch face. I do. Like, my face in public is, I look like this. A lot of people say I look mean. And then it's weird. Some people will be like, oh my God, you're so approachable. And I'm like, make up your mind. You said I was mean the other day, that I looked mean. And then other people are saying, or even them are saying, yeah, you're very approachable. The fuck? I'm confused now. I look mean, but I also look approachable. Make that shit make sense. But what is it? My new employer, she's really cool. Super cool. She was sitting there looking at me just going, "Can you smile more?" I know I don't smile all the time, but whenever I get behind the counter, I'm always smiling. And I'm like, "Oh, yes, 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 I can actually do that." The thing is, I actually can do that. I just realized that I don't know. I was gonna say some edgy shit and be like, "There's nothing to smile about in my life. Why the fuck would I need to smile? I'm always just fucking emo shit." But yeah, I'm gonna try to make that a habit of, see, the headset is fucked up. But I'm gonna try to make that more of a habit of, hey, let's start smiling a lot more. Also, I have like this weird faux hawk thing going on. Like, if I don't mess with my hair, because I'm actually trying to grow out an afro, if I don't mess or tweak with my hair, it'll turn into like this weird faux hawk thing. It'll turn into a yeah, it'll turn into an afro hawk, an afro mohawk, which I think would be cool as shit. I'm gonna be honest. Do y'all think I should go for the Mr. T cut? If I go for the Mr. T cut, that means I can headbutt people in your necks. Yeah. No, I'm fucking around. We don't condone violence unless needed, and when it's needed, I have way too much fun with that shit. That's why I don't like violence, because I like it too much. And some other things I'm not going to reveal, but hey, that's for another day. Cha-cha real smooth. One hop this time. Two hops this time. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Everybody do your thing. Hey, for all my non-American viewers, oh my goodness. Should I start teaching y'all, like, some black people stuff? Or some American stuff? Oh, and I remember I made a post saying, hey, should we get into politics? What the fuck? I thought... My bad. I have, like, a weird goatee thing going on. And normally I like for my beard to get that hang time, you know? Alright. Yeah, should we go into politics? I genuinely don't know if we should go into politics. Some people have told me to go into politics, and I'm like, we'd have to make another channel for that. Oh, also, I know I've said I'm gonna have to make some channels and shit like that, or start posting on other channels. That will happen. That will genuinely happen. I mean that. Oh, and one more thing I would love to ask from y'all. This is a big favor, but I guarantee you it will pay off eventually in the future. If y'all don't mind, could y'all be able to start making more clips of shit? I don't care what the hell it is. I will look at everything, and I have looked at everything. Avi, you especially scared the shit out of me. In a good way. Some of the shit you clip is funny, and then some of the shit you clip, I'm sitting there like, you make it look like I'm about to, you make it look like, I hate how the word predator has been ruined. Like, I'll sometimes joke around with my friends and be like, yeah, I'm a predator, but the word predator now is synonymous with, the little ones. You know, like the apex predator. I mean, that's still kind of bad. Not on some Diddy shit. Like, a predator in a fucking wildlife scenario. Like, oh, he's the tippity top. He's going after all the, not the weak, not just the weak animals, but just like, it's like a Wolverine or a honey badger, if you know what I mean. I hate that I have to explain that now, because the word predator is so synonymous with the children. I mean, I don't condone that shit either. I've had some horrible, horrible things happen to me, and I've had to defend my siblings and other people whenever they were vastly younger from other people. We don't joke about that shit in full. Like, the only time we'll joke about that is just be like, oh yeah, this predator has been beaten up. Because, you know, fuck those guys. I'm also going to say another thing that me and my friend had talked about. It's just like, I try to come from like the background and shit of like, hey, let's understand. Let's see why these things happen. Instead of like the first thing is, let's beat the living shit out of them and etc. Because it's just like, these people won't come forward with that stuff more often in comparison to that, because it's like, it's going to make them hide it more, because the consequences as well. Either you get your shit pounded or death. If there's some way that, not just throwing them in jail, throwing them in like a fucking psych ward, you know? Or some other shit, seeing if they're reformed, salvageable. That's a weird thing. It makes it sound like they're, like we're robots just going, we must fix this bitch ass motherfucker, cause if we don't, we're all going to be fucked. Like, if you take the innocence from a child, I mean, that's gonna happen on its own eventually, but not early. For example, if you do some foul shit to children, I mean, I'm with everyone. I'm gonna be up in arms I'm going to absolutely violate the violator on some vigilante shit. But at the same time, I want to understand so that way we can be able to at least stop this in a full provided scale. Because people are people. Unfortunately, a lot of things just won't go out and fizzle out completely or stop completely, which super sucks. But the thing is, we can get close to it. I mean, look at racism, for example. I forgot, you can't say the full thing because, well, eventually whenever I do get monetized, it's like, you can't say you can't do certain things or else, you're done. Ooh, let's see. You kind of notice how it's just like, we look at history, it's like, throughout the generations, racism has, dwindled. It's gotten better. Not better in the terms of like, hey, you stupid, not like that. But there's no segregation. There's no crazy shit like that. Like we can all actually be on the united front. Sure, there's still some people that are racist, not. But it's gotten better. I mean, sure, we make horrible jokes. We make horrible jokes, but that's sometimes what it stays off in. Just horrible jokes. I mean, for example, I look like a fucking gorilla. I look like the thing that's on my shirt. I can already see the amount of comments if they do come in. Cause yeah, we'll joke around and stream or some shit and just be like, "Why? Is it because I'm black?" And without a shadow of a doubt, 2 seconds later is followed by, "Yes, yes, yes." I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to say yes. You're not supposed to encourage this behavior. What the fuck did I do? And you know what they'll say? They will turn it around, switch it up, and say, it's because you're black. I didn't get to pick my character select. I didn't get to pick my character customization. This is my default. What, do I gotta be reincarnated as a fucking another thing? Do I gotta be Parmesan in my next life? Do I gotta be fucking ruby red like a damn Pokemon or some shit? Do I gotta be a shiny... I almost said that. Yeah, fuck it. Do I gotta be a shiny nigga or some shit in my next life? I'm using Pokemon terms now. The last thing I want in life or my next life is to be fucking born as a nose pass. No. No. That motherfucker looks like a Pokemon Minecraft villager. I'm good. I at least want to look like something that would twerk for pancakes or some shit. Whenever we do get monetized or something like that, we gotta kinda be more PG. That's gonna be hard as hell. Instead of just flat out, cussing or saying some foul shit. I think you guys still can to a degree, which sucks. Cause I'm just sitting there like, damn, y'all can flat out say it, I can't. I gotta be more creative with my stuff, which thank goodness I am. I'm gonna just start saying, y'all look like y'all twerk for waffles. Y'all look like y'all look like ruffled chips or some shit. I don't know, just stuff like that. Or just be like, you look like you suck on mayonnaise packets. I'm sorry, that's a nasty ass inside joke right there. If you know, you know, or if you're close enough to know it, you know. Oh my fucking goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna conclude the video here. But seriously, thanks for coming out and just looking at this. Just remember, as long as you still have your dreams, aspirations, stop listening to people telling you you're too old for this, that, and the other shit. And especially stop listening to people who, don't get me wrong, be realistic, but I'm gonna be delusional and say, hey, be realistic, but work with what you have. As long as you don't give up and you look at things differently, you'll get there. Because I was about to say, don't listen to the people who aren't happy or haven't gotten to where they wanted to get to. Genuinely, this is your life, and I'm learning more and more throughout the years that you can't live it for anyone else. Unless you have children. If you have children, that's different. You can still live for yourself and your children. But you get it. It's like eating chicken. It's one of life's delicacies. Try to enjoy it. I love chicken. I love chicken. I love chicken. I love chicken. Oh, my bad. I just realized I gave y'all 30 seconds of me eating and singing about fucking chicken. Uh, Arrivederci. This is your host, Grim, or Jay, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully.